Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's me. It's the GOC, coming to you live to tape from the lounge here at Chaos headquarters for a special live to tape watch along of Chaos Corner. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's AEWDynamite emanating right from here in the Northeast New England Greater Tri-State area from the TD Bank Center in Boston, aka the Boston Gardens. It's going to be an unbelievable event tonight. It's blood and guts. Now, fans, we're about 5 minutes away from the opening bell up there in Beantown, because I'm down here in the shadows of Titan Towers. Follow me on all social media platforms, and you know what they are. Here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, the mothership. Follow me on Instagram, The Guardian of Chaos. On Facebook, there's 2 accounts. That's right, there's 2. Jay Brony and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Follow me in real time on Twitter, at Big Daddy GOC, and the GOC stands for The Guardian of Chaos. Follow me on Gitter, Gab, Truth Social, Rumble. I cover it all in the IWC. Fans, it's going to be a big night tonight. So before we get started with blood and guts for AEWDynamite, I'm going to give you the matches that have been announced, and we're going to talk briefly about the last couple of weeks of ratings in the world of pro wrestling. I happen to be enthralled with the ratings, and as I've said back on previous episodes here on the channel, where there's over 2.2 thousand videos here on the channel, I've talked about the ratings from back in the Monday Night Wars when I was in my, middle 30s. And was it something when they were drawing 4 and 5 and 6 million people a night to watch pro wrestling. So I'm going to jump off all these other social media platforms. Meet me back here on the YouTube channel, and we'll talk about tonight's blood and guts. And then we'll talk about some ratings before we get into the live event. All right, fans, we hopped off all those other social media platforms. We are back here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. We are mere moments away from blood and guts and AEWDynamite. I will be doing this in segments tonight. I will be doing match by match and then uploading it or downloading it, whatever you want to say, to my YouTube channel. Fans, you're not going to want to miss it. It will be live in real time tonight on YouTube. Get me to the 1,000 subscribers. We're this close to the 4,000 watch hours. We're coming up on 750 subscribers. Fans, let's go live. And I'll do this every night. And I'll be live for all the shows. After tonight's AEWDynamite, catch me over at Off the Script with JD from New York and his partner there, the Chi-Town Smark, Jesse. I will be over there moderating right after AEWDynamite tonight. Fans, the big match tonight, obviously, is the double ring, double steel cage. Now, you guys know they get this from back in the day of the NWA and War Games, so I like the tradition that AEW is carrying on. It's the BCC, the place to be, against the Golden Elite tonight. Now, I have to get this straight. I do have some notes. Usually I'm Raw Dog, one man, unique, unedited, unscripted, no paywalls, no super chats, no Patreon. What you see is what you get, a face to the product, and I bring you into my offices, into my home, into my lounge, into my bunker, 25 feet below the surface of the earth. But we're up here in the lounge in a more relaxed atmosphere. So tonight, it's Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, Takeshita, Takeshita, whatever you want to call him. Konnichiwa, bitches. And the return of that bastard Pac. They go against the Golden Elite, which is Kenny Omega, Nikki and Matt, the Young Bucks, the Jackson Boys, obviously, Hangman, Snake Plissken, Adam Page, cowboy shit, right? Hangman. And of course, from the rising sun, from the Far East, if you will, Ibushi. So it's 5-on-5, a 10-man war. Blood and guts. You're not going to want to miss this one. Also, MJF, that's right, the Triple B, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and Adam Cole, baby. Boom! take on the Spanish gods, Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, for the Blind Eliminator, if I got that right, Tag Team Tournament Finals tonight. Whatever that means. Also, for the FTW Championship, which really means nothing, but I get it. Fuck the world. Taz created it back in the ECW days just to be recognized how hardcore it was in the history of the FTW title. It's not a real title. So his son, Hook, tonight puts that title on the line against Jungle Boy Jack Perry, probably the least charismatic man on the whole AEW roster. Let's face it. And I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Fans, were coming up on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to get into the ratings, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We're here on July 19th, 2023, getting ready for Blood and Guts, AEW Dynamite. Come on back to the channel. I'll talk about the ratings. Let's just quickly, before we go live to tape, because we're getting ready for Blood and Guts, last week's AEW Dynamite rankings, ratings, 825,000. The previous week, 855,000. They're finding their niche audience, but they can't get to that 1 million and over. I don't know what they're going to do. The Collision rankings started off at 816,000. Last week, 579,000. So let's see what happens here on AEW. We'll come back and save the rankings and the ratings for another time. Don't you dare miss it. AEW Dynamite, live to tape, here from Chaos Corner. Come on back. It's almost 8 o'clock. Don't you dare miss it. Again, I'll be loading this in each segment, each match, up to YouTube tonight.